Hello everyone. Oh, hold on. This is too far to the... Hold on 1 second. Just a minute. Hi everyone. Hello, hello. Happy holidays. Welcome in. Well, congrats on the first, by the way. That's pretty rare. Also, Whiting, welcome in. And is it Laverny? Welcome in. How you doing? Hi, hi. Hope you guys enjoy your stay today. It's just gonna be very chill. Just a little bit of yapping. A little bit of quiet times. Oh my gosh, guys, it's raining so hard outside. I'm in a cozy sweater with a heated blanket, and I just ate. I'm so cozy. I'm actually very sleepy. And I went on a long walk with Link in the rain. Thankfully, he doesn't really mind the rain. I don't know if if you do have dogs or pets that hate the rain, but Link doesn't mind. And so I had my umbrella and we were walking. And I walk. Usually when I go on my walks, I listen to music. But this time around, because it was raining, I just had no music on, umbrella, Link, and we walked around for a good, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes while he did his business. And he's passed out now. Pretty sure the Christmas lights wrapped around the blanket might be a fire hazard. Shh, don't worry about it. They're LEDs, yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hi Zen, welcome in. Oh, it's John. Yes, hi, welcome in. How you doing? Happy holidays. I don't know how many of you guys are celebrating today or just vibing like I am, but regardless, if you need a place to stay, a little pit stop before you deal with the holiday chaos, feel free to hang out. Your dog is just crazy outside, doesn't matter the weather. So they like it. So they just like to be outside. Link is kind of the same way. I don't think he's really cared. The first time he saw snow was a bit funny because he was like unsure about it, and then he got used to it. Also, don't you love that my bow can't fit under the hat? So you just see the little sprig on top of my hat. I think it's very fitting. It just doesn't want to look... It'd be doing a wiggle. But yeah, we're very cozy today. Very comfy. We have 2 fireplaces in our house, but we hardly ever use it unless it's very cold. But I feel like today might be a good day for the fireplace. You're very eepy after eating Japanese chicken curry rice. Yummy! I haven't had katsu done in a while. Chicken katsu. That sounds amazing though. Hopefully you can like just take a little nap, honestly. On Christmas Eve, on Christmas, like, why not? Cozy. I have leftover food. I have food left over, so I'll eat that tonight most likely. But yeah, I'm really chilling. Cute. Hold on. Okay. But yeah, the rain has been okay. It's supposed to be actually very like stormy, which is a little concerning here in California. But I'm thankfully in a pretty safe area, so we're not overly concerned. We just have like so much rain funneling down the street. It almost sounds like ocean waves because it's just crashing down the street. But thankfully the gutters and everything work, so we're okay. Yeah. You have to go outside in an hour, so you will take a little nap. Yeah, take a nap before you go. Yeah, I'm very ippy. I was chilling and then I was like, You're in Cali too? Do you get to see the rain? Are you vibing with the rain? It's very nice. It is very nice. I enjoy it while I'm here because I'm gonna be moving in 2 weeks, man. Which I know I'm talking about it a lot, but it's like the biggest thing in my life right now. And it's so funny because I messaged BL earlier telling her like happy holidays. She was like, yo, it's crazy that you messaged me right now because I'm cleaning out your place right now because you guys know that I'm gonna be renting from BL. So she's like, that's ironic. I was like, ha! Good luck. I'm not there. Rained hard last night. It's still raining hard for me right now. Like, I'm tempted to open my door just to listen to it, but then that would mean it get really cold in here. So, it actually stopped in my area right when you got home. Oh no! Oh no! So you got home safely? That's good. No, it's still raining pretty hard over here. Well, actually, it might not be. I have the door closed. It was raining about 20 minutes ago when I got home from my walk. So, I don't know. Link is still a little soaked from going outside. I feel like when he gets wet from either a bath or the rain, he's like got the zoomies for a little bit and then he just crashes hard. I don't know, my hair's still kind of wet from going outside, and then it just... But the thing is, I used this new curl cream today. It's got Moroccan oil in it. Oh my god. It made my hair smell so good. I know not everyone likes like super strong scents, but for me, I love it. It made my hair smell really nice. I love it a lot. Near Sacramento today was pretty sunny. Oh, you're near my friend. I don't know what the weather's like over there for him, but I know he's working. Yeah, is it supposed to hit northern NorCal or is not really? I don't know. The weather in the Bay sucks. I heard actually, Potat, I heard that there's like a mini tornado warning for the Bay Area. So, oh my God, please stay safe. I'm so sorry. Please stay safe. Yeah, I saw that literally today that there's like a possible tornado warning for the Bay Area. So if you are over there, please stay safe. Merry Christmas. Hi, Vitas. Merry Christmas. Are you celebrating with family today? Yo, woo. I like boo. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I don't know how many of you guys are similar to me, but I spend most, if not all of my holidays alone. When I lived alone, obviously, and then even when I lived here with my dad, he doesn't celebrate holidays. So thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. And welcome in, Portat. Thank you for the check-in. But like, if you do celebrate holidays alone, do you do anything for it, or do you kind of just like not? Because sometimes it depends on the holiday, but sometimes I want to like still have the vibes even if I'm alone. So I'll buy myself like a little sweet treat and kind of, I don't know, I've never decorated for Christmas, but for Halloween I've decorated a few times. Because at the end of the day, then oh, I got you. Let me send that to you, DM it to you if that's all right. Because usually my mods would do that, but I have you already. I already have you there. This is John, correct? I need to like triple check that this is the right person. Let me. This is you. You are John, correct? On window, right? We have another Z name in here. Alone this holiday as my parents abandoned me to visit my sister. My boyfriend abandoned me to spend it with his mom. So I'm just chilling playing Civ 6. I mean, you could go with. Or is it too early to meet his parents? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just triple checking because I'm horrible with names. Let me grab. Let me grab this for you. Oh. Usually with my friends, I kind of just. There you go. There you go. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy your stay. Merry Christmas, Radio. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you have a lovely holiday. Mom is super introverted and shy, but we're having dinner soon. Oh. How many of you guys have had a partner and have met your partner's parents? I have only had to do that once, but it was over the phone. No, that's a lie. I did it twice. The first time, my first relationship, like pretty much straight out of high school, I met his parents, and his mom wanted to teach me how to make dumplings, and she gave me her little pink apron. It was very cute. His mom was very sweet, but unfortunately, literally like a week later, he ghosted me, and then we broke up. But I didn't meet his mom. And then the second time was online. Like I met his parents through FaceTime. So how do you guys act when you have to meet your partner's parents? It's always so like nerve-wracking. Looks so cute in this Christmas costume. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like for me, it's always like gotta be on my best behavior. Always bring a gift for the parents. But like I don't know how to describe the sheer anxiety that meeting, not even just like my partner's parents, meeting my friend's parents can be kind of anxiety inducing too. No, I feel like it is for me, but thankfully they've always liked me. My partner's parents and my friend's parents have always liked me. I don't know, I'm a quiet girl, I think, but I used to be way more awkward than I am now. I still think I am a little awkward, but now I just kind of yap and ask questions. Like if you're feeling awkward and you don't know what to say, you should just ask the other person about themselves, because people love talking about themselves. That's something that I've discovered. My dad calls me daughter number 3. I know, I love your dad, but they've known me for ages. So far I spent my day waiting for WUA servers to come back for maintenance. Oh, they're on maintenance right now? I didn't know that. Hi, Em. Also Pancakes. Oh my God, it's good to see you guys. I thought you would be so busy, Em. Both times I only met her dad. They're both big scary white men. Oh my God. Safe to say my parents like you. Yes. My dad gave watermelon to my mom's parents when he was dating. That's cute. That's really cute. Aww. And look, his family, but darling outfit. OMG. Thank you. Yeah, have fun with family, Em. You've met 6 out of 7 of your partner's parents. Did they like you? Welcome in, Sammy. How you doing? Did they like you, or was it awkward? yeah, thankfully I think I have that like kind of aura that I'm overall a good person. I'm relatively smart, even if the degree is not what they wanted. They find out that I'm like a zookeeper and they're like, I don't know about that one, but then they find out I have a degree, so it's a little better. I don't know. You feel like it's always awkward every time. I've only had to do this twice, but every time, both times, I swear I wanted to throw up. I wanted to vomit. I was so freaking nervous. My hands were shaking. My heart was gonna beat up. I was like clammy. God, it was nerve-wracking. And then my partner had the audacity to leave me alone with his parents so he could go talk to his brother. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but it made it even more awkward for me. I was like, why would you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to. Oh my god. Hey, you there. Yes, you. Can you do me a favor and look in the mirror because you're a wonderful human being? And is your name Canvas? Because you're a masterpiece. And this goes for you too, chat. No, this is not flirting. I have to write this part because I've gotten banned for saying it. This is a compliment. No, thank you. Welcome in. Is it Lady Saib? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it. Don't worry. I literally messaged my friends earlier, 2 friends, and I was like, aha, who needs a Christmas present? Because I got you. And they laughed at me. And I was like, hey, I was proud of that one. It's not. Why'd you laugh at me? One time I didn't meet her dad, but she showed him pics of me. She said he liked my smile. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's really cute. If someone were to ask me about me, I wouldn't know what to say because I barely know anything about myself. So I'd have to think about it for like 5 minutes. Well, I got you thinking, no? I've even been a bridesmaid for one of my partner's sister. Oh my god, wow. Real into the family. Oh, that's sweet though. Wubba, you look so cute. Hi, Nancy, how you doing? We're just talking about if you've ever met your friends or your partner's parents and how did you handle that? I get really nervous though. That was a good one, right? That's what I'm saying. I got laughed at. It's crazy that you got banned. I think it's like, well, I have a general rule not to like flirt with me too much or especially be lewd to me. So I think some people probably take it more seriously than others. But I can usually tell from some messages. So also, I love your model. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Welcome in. And happy holidays. My ex's parents never liked me. It wasn't doormatty enough for them. Had another ex's parents who loved me though. Doormatty enough. I feel like you were lucky to have escaped that then. Because if you have, you know, your in-laws that are upset that they can't walk all over you, that was a big red flag that you dodged, yeah? Probably laughed because it was cute. I don't know about that one. They were just like, LMAO. And that's all they responded. They didn't say anything else. I was like, why are you laughing? You should say thank you. Because I wrote another sweet message with it, right? I was like, you know, happy holidays. I'm grateful to have met you. I'm happy that you're my friend. And I don't need any Christmas presents because I got you. And then they said LMAO. That's it. That's it. Oh, man. Oh, that usually happens a lot. Which one? What did I say? I'm already forgetting. But yeah, I think I'm a little less nervous to meet friends' parents, but that's still nerve-wracking too. Oh God, I am. That's a golden response. LMAO. How could they say such a thing to me? How could they? I can't believe this. Can't believe they've done this. I don't know, man. Merry Christmas, Bubs. Hi, Yurakai. Welcome in. You're adorable. Have a good Christmas. You too. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be with friends or family or partners. So if you do stop by, I really appreciate it. But do not feel guilty if you have to leave. Regardless, I'm happy you're here. Meeting anyone new for me is a nightmare. Meeting new people is very scary. But as I've gotten older, I think I've gotten used to it. Thank you for the head pats. I've definitely gotten more used to it. I think for me, like, socializing has become a skill. I feel like I'm leveling up in Skyrim, you know? Socializing, level 20. I'm getting better at it, I hope, slowly but surely. And it's becoming, no, it's still scary, but I think I'm becoming a little bit more confident in my ability to hold a conversation at the very least. So, Merry Christmas. Hi, Kenzie. How you doing? Merry Christmas. I hope you have a lovely holiday. Could be better. Apparently, I have an upset tummy and a low-grade fever, so I've been ordered to rest. Might be a flu bug. Other than that, Merry Christmas. Oh, Vancy, I'm so sorry. I hope you're able to rest up. If you do want to just rest in here and relax, feel free to. But otherwise, I hope you have a lovely rest of your night. And I hope you feel better soon. Socializing is terrifying. It is. But, like, I think I grew tired of feeling limited by my own fears. I learned that from Mamalicious, of course. She's always been the type to challenge. She's always, like, told us to challenge ourselves. And don't let your fear control you. And it used to annoy me so much because anytime she discovered that I was afraid of something, she would make me like, so for example, if I was afraid of horses, for example, when I was a kid, which is wild because I grew up on a horse farm. She made me sit next to the horse and ride the horse and pet the horse until I was no longer afraid, right? So she's always like the type that tells me to conquer my fears, because you don't want to live your whole life kind of being governed by that, even if it takes time. Yeah. I'm chilling at Papa John's tonight and no work. Let's go, no work. Yippee! I hope the Papa John's was yummy. What kind of pizza did you get? Or did you get something else from Papa John's? I'm such an introvert, but my job requires me to talk. Oh, God, yeah. I remember when I worked at the animal hospital and they started having me answer phones for, like, the pharmacy. And I had to write down my script on a little post-it note so I would remember what to say. And then over time, I got used to it. But the second they went off script, I'd be like, can you please hold for a second? And then I'd have to go ask the doctor or, like, another vet tech. Be like, I don't know what to do. I didn't know how to answer this. Mama just loved me before she met me. She's awesome. Yeah, she is. Who wouldn't want to love a potato? Yes, right, patat? Right? Oh, God. We had bacon and pepperoni with breadsticks and the chocolate chip pizza thing. Oh, like the Pizookie? I didn't know Papa John's had Pizookie. Wait, really? Let me see. Papa John's Pizookie. They have Pizookies? They offer delicious chocolate chip cookie desserts. Chocolate chip cookie. That's it. Papa Bites. They don't have a Pizookie. Wait, what? Oh, they do. It's just like a... Oh, they don't call it a Pizookie. Mega chocolate chip. No. It's basically a Pizookie. I see. Also, thank you for the stream. Oh my God. King and also Kenzie. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. I appreciate you guys always stopping by. That's so sweet of you. It's a cookie, but they cut it up like a pizza. It's basically a Pizookie. But they don't call it that. Probably because of, like, trademark issues, I'm sure. Pizookies are good. I used to go to BJ's on my birthday because they'd give you a free Pizookie on your birthday. Me, my brother, and sister. If you guys didn't know, we're triplets. We would go, and then they wouldn't believe us, and we'd have to show our birth certificate and be like, I'm not lying, guys. I know it's hard to believe, but I am, in fact, a triplet. Sorry. They're really good. Speaking of cookies, though, what's your guys' favorite cookie? What's your guys' favorite cookie flavor? I've talked about this before. Mine is always gonna be white chocolate macadamia, or those really fluffy cookies you can get from, like, Ralph's. I forget the name every time, but you guys know the one, right? Snickerdoodle. Snickerdoodle's really good too. The what's it called? What is it called? These. What are these called? They have a specific name, but they're yummy, and that's all that matters, right? I don't know why it's not telling me the name of them. Peanut butter cookies. Ooh. Peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. I think I like more than just average peanut butter. Classic chocolate chip. Classic chocolate chip is also, I mean, just basically all cookies are good, right? Macadamia is also really good. Hi, Sharpex, how you doing? Welcome in. We're just asking about y'all's favorite cookies. For me, it's more of how the dough is made. I love the ones that are not too hard or too soft. The ones that are, like, slightly crunchy on the outside but ooey gooey on the inside are, like, my favorites. Yeah. I feel old. I like oatmeal cookies without raisins. Oh, just plain oatmeal? I actually really like oatmeal raisin cookies. I don't know if I've had just plain oatmeal cookies, though. It'd probably be good. I mean, I have a sweet tooth, so I'm probably gonna like every cookie I have except for, like, Thin Mints, because I don't like mint cookies. Pumpkin chocolate chip. Oh, that sounds yummy. I love the outfit you have on. Thank you. Boobalicious. I'm not boobalicious. I'm just Bubba. Plain oatmeal cookies are great. I hate raisins. Am I in the minority that likes raisins? I mean, I grew up eating raisins because I wasn't allowed, like, super sweet things. I'm so sorry, I can't read your name. Patat might be able to, but I sadly do not speak Chinese from the YouTube side, but welcome in regardless. Also, any cookies loaded with sprinkles? Oh yeah, sprinkles. Do sprinkles add a flavor to cookies, or are they just meant to look cute? Because I don't know. You like raisins by themselves? I like raisins. My mom used to make oatmeal, and she would put the raisins in with the oatmeal as she cooked it with like milk and stuff. And then she would let them soak overnight, and then the raisins would get all like plump and they would pop in your mouth, and they were really good. They're really, really yummy. Sprinkles are just sugar. Yeah, so it doesn't really add a taste. That's what I thought, but they're really cute, right? You like the texture, little like slight little crunch. Just more sugar. They're meant to be cute. Because again, I just really like the sugar cookies that you can get from like Ralph's or Albertsons or whatever. There's a name and I forget it every time. Loft House cookies. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to remember. The bottom of my pants are wet from my walk, but I can't be bothered to change out of my pants right now. But I can feel it sticking to my leg. The only downside to rain, I suppose. Sugar. I've decorated like gingerbread cookies once before, and made a gingerbread house once before. That was really fun. How many of you guys actually eat your gingerbread house or your gingerbread cookies after you decorate them though? Do you feel guilty? I think I definitely remember chowing down on mine, but then I was adding extra frosting because it was too dry, and I was like, my gingerbread house is very cute, and I'm gonna freaking chow down on you. I don't know how many people actually eat like their gingerbread houses. Just giving that Tumblr post with a perfectly shaped water stain on a pillow to make the Japanese flag, and everyone accused them of pissing on what? That's crazy. Oh my god. I usually try to eat it, but I give up if it's too stale. But I mean, why would it be stale if you make it within day one? Unless it's like you've had the kit for a while, then I guess that would make sense. Hi, Vootops. Hello, YouTube Vootops. I eat them. You do eat them. My mom's gingerbread cookies were always perfectly soft and delectable. I feel like all the gingerbread cookies I've had have always been a little bit, like, not a little bit, they've always been like really crunchy. I don't know why. I love ginger snaps, but I actually don't love gingerbread house cookies. I mean, it is a lot, isn't it? I've only had it once. You have to wait till they harden a little, or they don't hold structure as well. Oh, I think I just had the little gingerbread house kit. So that was the only time I ever actually made one, you know? That was the only time. I make the gingerbread houses and then tear it apart to eat like a chaotic being. That checks out, honestly. From what I know of you, Kenzie. That checks out. Yeah, I think I definitely am very methodical. I mean, I feel like I'm methodical in the way I eat in general. You guys like to make the perfect bite when you eat things. Like if I'm gonna eat my gingerbread house cookie, I need to make sure it's the perfect bite. And so I'll like snap it in half and then snap it again to make sure I have like the perfect little bite, you know? My kitty on my head. My kitty on my head. I added a little glow to imitate the fire glowing on me, and I think, oh my god, I'm so happy with that. You can see it on my cat very well. Well, but will you tell me a bedtime story? What kind of bedtime story do you want? Do you want me to read an actual bedtime story? Your virtual image is very beautiful. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. What kind of bedtime story would you like? I can read you one. Let's see. Christmas. Let's do a Christmas bedtime story. Or winter bedtime. Unless you want me to read a poem. Winter bed. Because I can read you a poem if you'd like. I redeemed the poem. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that. My bad. Your poems are beautiful. Okay. This is a new one, so you guys can listen to this one if you'd like. Poem equals bedtime story. Got you. Okay. This one is called, what did I name of it? Memories and Photographs. Almost sounds like the name of a song, doesn't it? My memory is fading, so I take pictures to capture the feelings. Not the moments, but how they lived in my chest. I photograph the toads I found, cool and still in my hands. The sandwiches I ate halfway through a laugh. And my cute dog, caught between looking at me and the world he loves. One day I'll look back and feel something stir. Not the past exactly, but proof that I was there. I actually wrote this poem because I've been struggling a lot with memory issues, especially with my the medication I take for my seizures. And so I wrote this poem down to kind of capture the reason why I take so many photos is just because I want to remember all these moments, because I know I'll probably forget. So I can't speak English. This is what I said with the translated. No worries. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm assuming that you were writing in Chinese. I'm so sorry that I cannot speak it or read it. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Poem time. Yeah, I do love me some poems. I do write a lot. Actually, would it be okay if I read you guys my winter poem? I'm really proud of this one. This one was inspired actually by an artwork that I saw of Flynn's from Genshin Impact. But the artwork was of him, the silhouette of him and his lantern amidst like a snowy forest, and I really loved it, and so I wrote a poem about it because I really loved the way it looked. Let me read you another one. Sorry you have issues. It's all good. It's all good. It is what it is. That's why I write so many notes and take so many pictures. It's so beautiful. It's got a gorgeous my god, hold on. It's got a gorgeous concept that even if you struggle to remember, the proof that you were there will forever have impact. Exactly. Alright, let me read another one for you. On a dark, snowy night, silence wraps you like a blanket. The stars, your only companions, watch as you walk. Crunch, crunch, crunch. A single lantern sways in your hand, its glow carving shadows in the white. On a dark, snowy night, your heart wavers. A snowflake kisses your cheek, beautiful and frightening, like a secret the night won't tell. Oh, I love that one so much. I love it. There's something so, like, not necessarily melancholic, but a little bit, like, frightening about being in the snow at night. It's beautiful and frightening and cold and impressive all at the same time. If you've ever had the opportunity to walk in the snow at night, hi JD, welcome in. I specifically remember when I was young, I think I was around 7 or 8 years old, my grandfather wanted to take us out hunting. Mind you, I'm not a huge fan of hunting, but this was, you know, farm girl. Hi Crimson, welcome in, happy Christmas. So he had me and my sister basically create a little outpost so that we can keep an eye out for any like deer that might come by while my grandfather and my brother went out tracking. So my sister and I were in this teeny tiny little tent that had no floor, by the way. So we dug a little hole in the snow, basically made like this miniature igloo, and we sat in the snow and watched the moon and the stars, and we were nestled amongst the pine trees. And I remember we were there for what felt like hours, but it was late at night and the stars were out and the moon was glowing across the snow and made it all silver. And I specifically remember that. You know what I also remember? I had to go to the bathroom really bad, so me and my sister dug a little hole out back and I went to the bathroom in the snow. Yep. But family wanted to check in, say I hope the holiday treats you well. Also, the outfit looks cute. Yeah, of course, Crimson. Have a lovely time with your family, and thank you for the head pats. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Hi, Gala. Hope you have a lovely holiday as well. The first time I saw snow since I was a kid, it was at uni, and I was closing up my work. When I walked outside, it was snowing and dark, and it was awesome. I got so excited. Yeah, the snow at night, I feel like hits so much different than the snow during the day. I mean, because snow in the daytime also kind of blinds you. My eyes just cannot handle it. Started like jumping up and down, and people were looking at me, and I was just like, I've never seen snow, and they thought it was cute. Are you from the West Coast as well, or are you just from like the South, somewhere that doesn't really get snow that often, or? But yeah, I will forever remember. We never caught any deer that day, by the way, and that was the only time I went quote unquote hunting. But I distinctly remember being in that tent with my sister, with little hand warmers in our pockets, and like huddling together for warmth. Southeast, I got you. Huddling together for warmth and just like singing songs and playing games, because we were not great at like lookouts, let's be real. I'm jealous I've never seen snow. I think it's something everyone should experience at least once in their life. Not everyone is gonna like living in it. I grew up in the Midwest on my little horse farm, and then moved to California when I was around 10, but I did grow up in the Midwest on a horse farm, so we had some pretty crazy winters. You've never seen snow either. Oh, really? Welcome in, Doug. How you doing? Now you live more north. I think it's, if you ever have the opportunity, definitely think it's an experience everyone should have at least once in their life. Like just to go sledding or make a snowman or just experience like the snowflakes on your cheeks and on your fingertips. It's a very cool feeling. And then you go inside after a really long day out in the cold and you bundle up in front of the fire with some hot cocoa. You watch the snow from your window. It's a good vibe. And maybe you watch a movie and get all comfy cozy. It's great. It's really good. One day I'd love to. Southeast. Gotcha. You're also Southeast. I'm going to be moving to the East Coast in about 2 weeks, so I must prepare myself. And hello, Merry Early Christmas. Merry Early Christmas to you too. Hot cocoa. I remember having, this was a few years ago, I had pumpkin spice hot chocolate. Probably some of the best hot chocolate I've ever had, and I want to go back and find it again. I don't remember. I was at like this small little like local coffee place, and again, I can't have coffee, so when I went there, I was with someone. I was with a friend or something. I got the pumpkin spice hot chocolate, and it was really good. It was really, really yummy. The next day, all the classes were closed, so we just gathered in the courtyard and made the biggest snowman I've ever seen. That's adorable. We kind of did the same thing. When I went to uni pretty far up north, and there was one day and that area didn't really get a lot of snow, maybe just a little, but that day we got a lot, and everyone gathered in the courtyard and made a snowman as well. It wasn't that big. It was kind of like, it looked a little derpy, but he was cute. You know what I'm saying? We had pumpkin-sized mocha frappuccino. Was it good? Was it good? Look, I understand the cliche. Oh my god, you're a pumpkin spice latte girly. I get it. I can't drink lattes, but the pumpkin spice hot chocolate, it was good. I can see why people like it, okay? I ain't judging, man. I get it. Pumpkin spice is good. Can't have coffee either, but I love the taste of coffee when I was able to drink it. I tasted it a few times, and I'm so sorry to say I hated it. Coffee and tea, even if I could have it, I'm not a fan of it. It's quite bitter to me. Just not a fan. No one is more than twice my size, and I'm 5'11". 5'1", not 5'11". Oh my god, still, that's a pretty big snowman. Damn. How long did it last? It was nice, sweet enough for me. Nice. I have a really big sweet tooth, so I'm not a fan of bitter things in general. Pumpkin spice is base. It's so good. Yeah, I want to have I should ask my dad if he can get us some hot chocolate. I don't know if we have any hot chocolate packets at home, but now I kind of really want some. Food for thought. You like the snickerdoodle one? There's a snickerdoodle one. Wait, snickerdoodle cinnamon hot chocolate could be a vibe too, actually, now that I think about it. Ooh, I actually really like that idea. Sweet tooth gang. I have such a sweet tooth. It's a problem, especially since like my family history is prone to diabetes. I gotta be careful, but like I really love sweets, man. Anything pumpkin, I'll make it disappear in a good way. Like you really love pumpkin stuff, because same. Pumpkin's so freaking good. I love it. Cinnamon hot chocolate, right? I think it could be good. Imagine cinnamon hot chocolate with whipped cream on top. I think that could be pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think that could be pretty yummy. You love pumpkin? Pumpkin pie, pumpkin spice, pumpkin stew. I've had pumpkin stew before. I had pumpkin, just roasted pumpkin slices as well. Pumpkin, sweet potato is different, but I had sweet potato casserole once when I went to Potat's family Thanksgiving, and someone there made sweet potato casserole. I think it's called casserole, but it was like super sweet. It had like melted marshmallows on top. What else was in it? I don't remember, but I remember liking it. It was really good. Now I'm thinking hot cocoa with cinnamon bun syrup. Oh, gotta head out. Merry Christmas. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely Christmas. Hot cocoa with cinnamon bun syrup. And whipped cream makes everything better too. Oh, you're making me want pumpkin pie now. You know what I haven't had very often, actually? I haven't had chocolate pie very often. Chocolate pie also quite yummy, isn't it? I found the images of the snowman. I can send them to you if you want. Of course. Yeah, feel free to. Big ol' snowman. Yeah. Oh god, I feel like you can't have winter without like apple or pumpkin stuff, right? Debate question: foam or whipped cream? I need to look at the difference because I've always been a whipped cream girly. I didn't know the existence. Foam versus whipped cream. Let me see. I would say whipped cream simply because I don't know what foam cream is. Whipped cream uses heavy cream, is Richard Holder's shape. Yeah, I think I like whipped cream more because I like the shape that it makes. That's like that's what's very satisfying about it to me. Oh, yeah, definitely whipped cream, I think. Although I do tend to, if I have like the whipped cream on a drink, I'll mix it into my drink a little more, but I like that it's super fluffy. Did anyone else, when they were like in kindergarten, did anyone else have teachers that used to put shaving cream on like the table? And like they would put so much of it on the table so that you could play with it and like run your hands through it and make art out of it? Or was that just a me thing? Does anyone remember in kindergarten? Surely it was not just a me thing. Surely a lot of people's teachers did this. They would take like a whole bottle of shaving cream and like put it all over the table for us to play in. And then you would like spread it out and then draw pictures in it and stuff. It was so much fun. I loved that. Who did that? My teacher in kindergarten. I vote whip because I like to spray the bottle directly into my mouth. Of course you do. Of course. My brothers love doing that too. Yeah. Sometimes they would dye the shaving cream too. They put like food coloring in it and they dye the shaving cream. And then you'd have different colors and you can make whole artwork out of it. No, but you did have the bean bucket. Pray tell, what is the bean bucket? What exactly? Huh? Pray tell what the bean bucket is. Bean bucket? There was also that that really big like parachute that they used. You'd sit in a circle with like a bunch of other kids and you would spread out this big old parachute and you could lift it up and down and they'd let you like run through it. That was a very specific memory as well in kindergarten. Shaving cream is fun to play with though. It was, I think it's like a fun little easy not project, but like not enrichment. What are we, animals? Fun little thing. Some fun little play thing. Yeah. Hi Chappie, how you doing? Happy holidays. Hello. Talking about foam versus whipped cream. And also what my kindergarten teacher did when I was little, spreading the shaving cream all over the table. It's a big bucket with dried beans in it. It was like putting your hands in a bag of smooth rock. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. They used to have those buckets at like the grocery store, right? And I used to always want to stick my hands in them. My mom used to get mad at me and I didn't really understand until I got older and I realized like, oh, people are actually buying these beans. Like, so you probably shouldn't stick your hands in them. But also, I will refute this by saying, if you buy those beans out of the buckets and you don't wash them, that's your fault. Because you know how many people probably stick their hands in that bucket, all right? I'm just saying. That's your own fault if you decide not to wash them. What? A top foam versus whipped cream in your drink. Hi, Will. Welcome in. How you doing? And don't stick your hands in the bean bucket. Why is it so satisfying? I've also did that with rice. Have you ever stuck your hand straight into like the big bag of rice? Or like we used to have a big old bag of dried corn that we used to feed the ducks in our pond at the farm. And I used to always stick my hand in that big old bag of corn. It's corn, a big lump with knobs, it got the juice. I think I remember playing with beans in a bucket. I forgot the context, but it was fun. It's just fun, right? I agree. I used my bean bucket as a swimming pool for my dolls when I was little. It's so specific. It's just nice to play with. Yeah, I really remember the corn, especially because we used to have like a little, not a shed, but like a room that I guess it's like a mud room. The mud room where we kept these big old bags of corn, and they were like burlap sacks filled to the brim with dried corn. And I'd always stick my hands in there. My mom would be like, if you stick your hand in there, there might be a spider. But that never stopped me because I liked playing with the corn. She said it occupied me for hours. You did that with shredded paper. Yeah, I bet shredded paper was fun. We used to save the shredded paper for like our rats and our mice. We used beans to make music instruments. Why do I feel like I know what you're talking about? I feel like we probably did the same thing. But also we used to make like little necklaces and stuff out of pasta. Have you guys done that before when you were in kindergarten? You do the same with chicken feed. Isn't it satisfying? I always thought it was really satisfying. Like tin cans and make noise. Yeah, like a shaker. Yeah. We probably did that too. It sounds very, very familiar. Good old kindergarten. Lots of memories for sure. Because I definitely remember making like macaroni art. Like you would glue the macaroni to a paper and make like a face out of it. Or you would make like macaroni jewelry. So you could make like bracelets or a necklace. Everyone's done that, surely. I feel like that one's a pretty common one. At one point, because when I was in kindergarten, I went to 3 different schools because we moved a lot that year. So one of my kindergarten teachers was my aunt, actually. And she really loved art. She was an art teacher and also a music teacher. What the hell? Oh my god. Chabia, what the heck? Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Nande. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Well, Merry Christmas. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just telling stories about my kindergarten days. Oh my. But happy holidays. I appreciate it so much. As I always say, everything that you guys give to me goes right back into streaming. So always appreciate it. But anyways, where was I going with it? Oh yeah, my aunt was my kindergarten teacher. And I remember sitting on the rug, and she would pull out her guitar and we would sing songs together. And we used to play this game. I don't know if you guys have played this game before, where it's like you need to come up with a word that starts with the letter of the word the other person. So for example, this is going to be easier to explain. If someone says the word elephant, you need to come up with an animal that starts with T, because elephant ends with T. So one person says elephant, then I would say turtle, and then the next person would say eel, and then the next person would say lion, right? And you keep going. But my aunt made it into like this big old song, and it was so fun. I remember. That's a very fun game to play. I think word games in general are very fun. Have you guys ever played games like that? I feel like those are really fun when you're like in line with someone at like an amusement park or something. I should have played those with Kat. Well, we were too busy gossiping. We were too busy catching up on the tea in each other's lives, but I should have done that. Are you so much the concentration game? I think so, yeah. That would hurt your head, really? I love word games. That's why I really like Scrabble. I think they're really fun. What's a concentration game? What's that? There's like, I feel like, because like when you sit in line at an amusement park, what do? Like, hopefully you're not alone. So if you're with a friend or you're with families, you gotta play something, right? Especially if you run out of things to talk about. Because you're at the amusement park all day. At a certain point, you probably run out of things to talk about. I don't know. And so for me, having little word games are really fun. I especially love seeing families when they have like they're playing like charades or something, and they have like the picture on their forehead, right, or the word, and everyone's trying to act it out or describe it. It's so fun to watch. I used to do a similar game with my friends. Didn't restrict to animals. That was just my example. That was like, you could probably choose different topics, but that was just my example. I guess you could like choose, I don't know, like, what's another topic? Animals are just my go-to. It's very hard to explain over text because there's like movement and clapping to it, but you choose a topic and you have to say a new word that matches to the beat. And you can't repeat words. That one sounds a lot more difficult. I guess that's why it's called a concentration game, huh? We try to find words that ends with X to screw each other over. Yeah, what the hell? Oh my god. I don't think I could. Right now, the only word I can think of that starts with X is xylophone. And what's another word that starts with X? That is a difficult one. Yeah, I'd hate you for that. Was there an animal? Animal that starts with X. X-ray fish, X-ray tetra, Xantu's hummingbird. Oh. Sanchun. Oh my god, these are all like freaking bacteria. Hello? Surely. Xenarthra. What the hell? Oh, that's extinct. Xenops. Xerus, that's also extinct. They're like extinct animals. What the heck? Wow. Zantu's Hummingbird is like the only one I'd probably remember. Hi, Randa. Welcome in. Oh my god, I didn't know you could stop by. Aren't you with family right now? Hi. We're just talking about games that we play when we're in line, or just like word games or concentration games you can play with friends. Also, CJ, welcome in. Happy holidays. Xenomorph. Xenomorph is one. Zolots. What is the name of that dog? How do you pronounce that? Oh my god. How do you spell that? Solo. Mexican hairless dog. How do you pronounce that? How do you pronounce? Sholo eats. Huh?
Looking at how to pronounce these names, as well as how to say more interesting but often confusing
Why is his voice so
dog breed
deep?
names that many get wrong, so make sure to stay tuned to
Say
the channel.
just say
The
the word.
breed of hairless dog, Xoloitzcuintli.
Sholo eats Quintly. Oh my god. Sholo eats Quintly. Oh, also thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate it. Thank you again. Thank you. We got a little. Oh, I was just talking about spilling the tea. Yo, that's great. It's like it knew. I didn't get to my computer in time for the hype train. Don't worry about it. You've already given more than enough. Sholo eats Quintly. Sholo eats Quint. I'm gonna forget that immediately. Isn't there also like the big old dragon too? Does that start with X? I don't know. I'm not able to say, but hi, Merry Christmas, and hope you have a good stream. Love y'all. Bye, Brenda. Have fun. Toot toot. Cowabunga. Choo choo. Thank you so much. It's the second hype train I drove myself. You did. Again, thank you. That's so sweet of you. Sholo, it's what is that? What is the name of the air? Pacific Dragon, huh? Okay, conductor. Okay. Oh, Quetzalcoatl. Never mind. That starts with a Q. Sholo. I already forgot the name. Sholo. It's Quintly. Oh my god, that is a hard one. Shriekwattle? Hairless dog looks like a good boy, right? I have a TikTok of a hairless dog that is just vibing to music, and it is the cutest thing ever. I love it so much. It's really adorable. I don't know if I said that one correctly either. I remember him from Coco though, the movie Coco, which definitely made me cry. I don't know if it made you guys cry, but it sure as heck made me cry. Yeah. Where was I going with this conversation? I guess it is a just chatting stream, so it's okay to it's all right, but where the heck am I going with this conversation? Coco made me cry. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. I don't remember how the song goes, but it's very good, yes. You're watching with people, so you left their room too. Oh my god, I actually feel like when I'm alone, I cry a little more to movies than when I'm with other people. When I'm with other people, I try not to like show that I want to cry. When I'm alone though, I'll be sniffling. I'll be like, ooh. Funny thing is, Luke the engine driver is called Lucas in Germany, and it's my name. So choo choo, choo choo. Oh my god, wow, the irony. It was meant to be. It really was. Did my blanket turn off? Oh, my heated blankie? It did. I could feel it. I need my blanket on, please. Yes, please. I was singing, what was I singing in the car earlier today? I was really vibing with it. Hi, Rev. Happy holidays. Also, Blue. Hi. How you guys doing? Thanks for stopping by. You guys have any plans for Christmas today? That's me nowadays, but with fanfiction, because why was I torn apart reading them at 3 a.m.? But my friend reads the same one out loud, and I'm crying laughing. It's so stupid. Bro, I've been reading some good ones lately. I have two huge hyperfixations, right? Aikave and Fide. It's Hytham and Kave, and Finon and Maide. Those are my big two. But recently I found some really good, like, from other ships as well. Oh my god. But sometimes the writing is so good. I'm like, why aren't you like a published author? It's kind of crazy. Hi, Rold. Welcome into YouTube. I'm not gonna work as a train conductor in Germany though. I like being on time. Oh, are you from Germany? I think you might have said that you were, but I forgot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Some of them are so... Sometimes I read something that leaves me like in an existential crisis. Sometimes they write it so well, it's no longer about the romance. It's about like an actual freaking existential crisis. I read a few that were like basically character dissertations. I don't think that's what it is. Character study. Basically a dissertation. They're kind of crazy, but they're really cool to read. I don't know. Some of the writing is amazing. I need to find time to play the current Honkai story. I keep seeing spoiler tag posts. Yeah, I'm at the point where it's like I want to, but man, I don't have the energy or the time right now. So it's okay if I get the spoilers, I guess. It's all right, I suppose. Sorry, I just saw a funny post. I need to not open up Twitter while I'm streaming. That was funny though. Bum, 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 bum. Double checking something. Okay. Yeah, fanfic is always great. I've been reading a lot of fanfic. I'm reading some manga. I haven't really found any like physical books that I've been into. I think I got so used to getting like the romance that I want in fanfics that I'm like, if I read a normal book, will it satisfy me anymore? I don't know, because I really, really love a good romance. The only books that I've been reading outside of fanfic have been Agatha Christie, just because I really love her writing. And I love the mysteries that she writes. So maybe if I can find another good mystery series that's set more in the like mid 1900s, I might like it more. I don't really want to read modern mysteries. I mean, unless it's really good, maybe I can find one. I don't know. I shall hop off the train now, though. I wish you all a jolly time and see you on Twitter again. Bye, Javi. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a lovely rest of your holiday. My friends told me to tap into an untouched market and write a specific fanfiction, and I did, and now it's what I'm most known for, and I don't know how to feel about that. May I ask what it was for? You don't have to tell me if it's like a private thing, but oh my gosh. That's so true. I can't read a normal ass book anymore. It's so difficult because I got so used to seeing like the content that I want to read, and so now I read a regular book and I'm just like, is this what people are into? Like, I don't know. Like, if I'm gonna read a normal book, I think maybe I shouldn't have romance in it, because then it just disappoints me. I've written some like Shakespeare level fanfics. Did I say written? I've read some Shakespeare level fanfics, and I don't know. No, it was Minecraft arc yaoi man standing emoji. That's so specific. Oh my god. You do you, boo. Pop off. The man standing emoji is killing me. Oh my god, that's so good. I mean, kudos to you for writing it, because I don't think I could ever write a fanfic. I'm not brave enough to do that. What about Sonic fanfics? I mean, I've not personally read any, but if that's what you're into, go for it. I don't care. I mean, that's what's great about fanfics. There's something there for everyone. World. It's good. Hey. There ain't nothing wrong with that, is all I'm saying. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Fanfics are really great because of that. There's literally something there for everyone. There's tags there for everyone. And I think that's a place to indulge yourself in things that you're interested in. And there's nothing wrong with that. As long as it's not Sonichu. Sonic and Pikachu? What is that? I'm being begged by the enjoyers to write more, so earn mayhaps. And you have Kenzie, you're living it up right now. You have fans and everything. That's crazy. There really is something there for everyone. There really is. Although sometimes it can be disappointing if you do have a super niche interest, for example, and there's like nothing written for them. It's like, well, it's time to do it myself, like what you did, I'm assuming. Well, if it's not written, I'll do it myself. But like, I don't know if I'd write it out, because it would just be in my head at that point. Like, what's the point in writing it out if I can just work on it in my head and not worry about perfectionism? After the Game Awards a couple of years ago, there was some Sonic Lumine floating around. Lumine from Genshin Impact? Sonic and Lumine? What? Not why? Sonic 2 is created by the biggest internet lol cow, Chris Chan. What is this lore that I am what is this lore that I am experiencing right now? Also, oh my god, Kenzie, I just saw the snowman. That is amazing. There's a little traffic cone on it. That is so cute. What? That's adorable. That is actually so cute. What is see, the thing is, I feel like I don't have super niche interests, so I'm usually okay, I have a niche one. A niche interest I had was way back when fanfiction.net was still a thing, and it was a Skyrim fanfic, and it was like their OC with the human version of Alduin, and it was actually really well written. And it was basically that Alduin, you know, the evil dragon, had gotten cursed and got turned into a human, and then he was like trying to go turn back into a big evil dragon, and then the main character discovers him, doesn't know that he's Alduin, and like it's just trying to help him get back to his quote-unquote home. And like throughout their journey, he's like falling in love, and like by the end of it doesn't want to be evil no more, something. I don't remember, but it was good. Very much like a kind of a niche story, but I liked it. I still remember it to this day. Players Voice Award was making a ton of drama between Sonic and Genshin fans. People were drawing Sonic Lumine as a joke. I see. I think there's always drama around the Game Awards though. Traffic cone is the cherry on top. It's really cute. Wait, is fanfic.net gone now? My nostalgia. It might still be there. I actually don't know. Let me see. If it is, it's not really used much anymore. Oh, it still exists. It's just very bare bones. It definitely still exists, but it's very bare bones. Wait, that eats. It was well written too, and it was basically a book. I think it was close to 50 chapters, and each chapter was over like 2,000 words. Like it was really well written. Like it sounds like kind of silly, just like cliche, but it was really good. I remember really liking it. I think I was like in high school too. It wasn't like I was super young. I've always seen the Parthenax human version, but never Alduin. Parthenax is good, but like the Alduin was chef's kiss. I don't know. I liked it. It was a little darker, but it was good. Yeah. Hi Patrick, welcome in. Happy holidays. How you doing? Girl, if you ever found that again, you gotta send it my way. I wish I knew where to find it. It was on fanfic.net though, so it was really old, and I don't know if it's still there. I don't even know what my old account was. Like AO3 is my thinking. We're just talking about fanfics, by the way. If you guys are just joining in, we're talking about fanfics. And if you guys have any fanfics you're a fan of, do let me know. Yeah, that was a good one. Honestly, I kind of want to go back and read some Skyrim ones again, but just because I really like Skyrim, and I actually, even though most people don't usually like reading OC content, but Skyrim is fun because I get to read what like people create, and honestly, I love learning about people's OCs. I know, like, especially with artists, when they post their OCs, they're like, I'm kind of scared to post my OCs because, like, you know, it's not like fan content and people aren't gonna like it. I freaking love it. I eat that up. I love learning about people's OCs and learning about their little stories and the characteristics and maybe their love interests. I find it so fun. Speaking of which, one I'm subscribed to just got updated and I was left on a cliffhanger, so I know what I'm doing tonight. God, there's a fic that I've been reading and they only update once a month. And I have to wait so long. There's another fic that I just started reading that updates once a week though, so that's been tiding me over, but God, I hate waiting. I'm like patient because I know they're writing it, but like, oh, please, and they keep ending on a cliffhanger, and please, I need them to kiss. But 8 chapters and they keep misunderstanding each other's stuff. I've never posted my OCs, but I have a lot of info on them. I'd cry. OC learning is so fun though. I have OCs as well that that just have been stuck in my head for years now at this point, that I don't think I really talk about either. If I had the skill set to draw them out, I totally would, but I don't. I have a whole world built around these OCs and everything. All the lore, the world building. It's very fun. I do like it. It's something that I get to work on at night in my head when I can't sleep very well. I did make a document for them, like a Google Doc, and I have like a bunch of folders, but I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to write like an actual book off of them. That's too much, but at least I have like the info for them written down somewhere. I have multiple world builds that's all I do before I go to sleep. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily have like maladaptive daydreaming, but I do have a very active imagination, so I can keep myself occupied very well. I definitely am very good at keeping myself occupied with just my imagination. Which is fun. And I can make my characters kiss each other. Yep. They can do whatever they want, or whatever I want them to do, you know? It's fun. It's fun. It was always a shock when I discovered that people around me maybe don't have as active an imagination as I do. It's kind of crazy to me. I used to have a very bad habit of maladaptive daydreaming, but I managed to reel it in the past few years. I've never been like officially diagnosed with it, and I don't think mine was ever that bad to the extent that I was like putting myself in danger, but I just have a really, really active imagination. Yeah. Hi Vivi, welcome in. How you doing? Happy holidays. Yeah, returned. Welcome back, Vency. We're talking about fanfics. We're also talking about our own OCs and like world building for our OCs. Because I have a very active imagination, so I like to work on stories in my head before I go to sleep every night. So we were just talking about that. You're just leaving a family Christmas party. Oh, well, that's pretty early. Actually, time zones exist. But I hope you had a lovely Christmas party. Hopefully you ate a lot of food and your tummy is round and full, and you're gonna have like the best night's sleep ever. You know, it occurs to me that you could have used your 2.0 model for... How dare you, Vency? How could you say such a thing? How could you? How could you? Look, it's so funny to me that my bow can't fit under the hat, so it's just sticking out from under the hat. I couldn't make it fit, and I didn't want to figure out how to like hide it, so I was like, well, there's just a sprig at the top of my hat. Your Chick-fil-A? Oh, I see. Was it good? Like the amount of time I'd zone out was very bad, but now I've learned to either do it while multitasking or saving it till nighttime is kind of what I do as well, unless I'm really bored. I do have the habit of kind of daydreaming while I'm working, but thankfully my work is repetitive enough that it's usually not a problem, unless I'm with an animal that I'm like really gotta pay attention to. Most of the time, like if I'm in Kevin's enclosure, the owl, I gotta like lock in because he can swoop at me and hurt me if I wasn't paying attention. So I love you and I know. I'm not an ornament. Shut up. Shut up. Do you want to get timed out? Do you want to get timed out? I'm not a Christmas ornament. I'm a strawberry. Get it right. Get it freaking right, man. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. Happy holidays. You have a very inactive imagination, but every once in a while I get an idea. Oh. See, I can't imagine what that's like because I have so many ideas swirling in my head all the time. Kevin the Owl is such a good name. Yeah, I still don't know why his name is Kevin, to be honest. My boss names a lot of them, and also her kids name them sometimes. I'm gonna miss her so much, man. I said goodbye to my boss officially last Friday. I'm gonna miss her because, again, moving in 2 weeks, so man. Did the clip not work, by the way? Or is it slow? Did it break? Murphy Kirby homely slices. Murphy Kirby, welcome in. Oh, wait, the clip really didn't work? Oh well, it is what it is. My mom isn't able to see or hear anything in her head. It's just quiet. I don't know how that works. Your head is just quiet? Interesting. I wonder how that works. I guess you're gonna have to like physically clip if you want to clip anything right now. I don't know why it's not working. Ideas used to be easier for me, but now I struggle more with it since I can't think outside the box, and all my ideas are usually the ones that are most obvious. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, it worked. Wait, it didn't? Huh. But then she's told me that I sound crazy every time I talk about imagining stuff. What? Why did that fail? That's weird. That's how yours is. Aphantasia is a heck of a thing. Aphantasia is like not being able to imagine things, right? I think. I've been spending the last 10 minutes trying to find my old Bionicle fanfic on fanfiction.net. I'm praying I deleted it. You wrote fanfic? Wait, this is lore I did not know about. You wrote fanfic, Ralda? See, I don't think I've ever been able, like, brave enough to post any fanfic. Or, like, write any. I just like reading it. I like consuming it, but I'm not brave enough to write it on my own. Yeah, you can't see images. Oh, that's right. I always wonder, and see, your problem with feeling like you don't think outside the box and you just do the obvious, there's nothing wrong with that either. You don't always have to think outside the box. I feel like that's how I felt when I was trying to learn how to draw. It's like I did not know how to draw things in my brain. I could only draw things that I saw references of. Even though I have a lot of images in my head, being able to like draw it out was really difficult for me, so I just copied references. I never traced or anything, but I would definitely look at like a reference image and try to draw it to the best of my ability. And I used to feel really bad about that until I took an art class and my professor was like, that's normal. Like, I literally had to do a master copy for my final and copy basically an art piece from like one of the quote unquote master artists. So I chose a piece from like, who did I choose from? I don't remember who I chose. I want to say it was, I don't remember. I don't remember who I chose, but it was, yeah. It was only ever one chapter with your OCs. That's cute though. I love that. Yep, you have trouble picturing anything in your mind, and internal dialogue is when you're basically talking in your head. I got both. You don't understand how many people love what you see as basic stuff. Yeah, that's how you learn. Exactly. But I used to feel bad about it. But I mean, I haven't drawn in a really long time. I used to draw dragons so much. I love drawing dragons. Now I would like to learn how to draw people so I could draw my OCs and stuff, but I just don't have the passion. It's just, like, learning how to draw is literally just consistency and practice. Now I don't have the energy for either. Do you have any idea how many epic picture ideas that I simply don't have the skills to render? But Venti, I've seen your drawing, so you are much better than I am. You manage to, sometimes you draw out the ideas in my head, and I think it's so sweet of you. Also, trace to learn and always choose someone who's mastered their craft. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, obviously, you can trace as long as you're not posting it anywhere and trying to claim it as your own. But just to learn the basic movements of things or, like, how things work, that's totally fine. I think that's part of the reason I don't have that much of an imagination is because I can't picture stuff. Really? So you have to, like, see it in front of you in order to, like, understand? Like, if someone was trying to describe something to you, you need to see it in front of you to figure it out? Have you seen your art? Because I have, and you do an incredible job. What, my dragons? I've drawn, like, Chinese dragons, and I've done some, like, calligraphy and stuff, but being able to draw people is different, for sure. I've wanted to draw, but I can't stand the sound of pencil on paper. That's fair. What about painting though? You could try like painting, watercolor, or just like ink. I used to just do ink brush, black and white. It's always my favorite style. For the mod's sake, I'm not a bot and trust it's funny. Hello dear. We have Ride from the Mod Union and have a few questions for you. How often do you feed your mods? And how clean is the mod basement? Thank you for answering in advance. And if any mods want to tell me a different story, please speak now or forever hold your peace. I try to treat my mods with the utmost respect. They have a lovely little group chat that they can vibe in, and most of the time they are they're just minding their own business and doing their own thing. I may be a little too lenient because most of the time if my mods aren't here, I'm like, I'll just deal with it myself. I don't want to bother them. Kind of just know how things look, but my brain is just blank. Oh wow, interesting. I've always had this issue. When they do adaptations, live action adaptations from a book, and then it's like, oh, that is not how I pictured it inside my head. How could you? Like when they're doing like a Percy Jackson live action, and I've seen some clips from it. I don't feel like watching it, but I'm like, that's not how I imagined the camp in my head. It doesn't look like that in my head. How could they? Like for hand gestures, I either take pictures of my own hand or someone else's and trace over the basic. That's smart. That's really smart, actually. I like that. If I ever manage to commit to something, I might get into 2D, 3D animation and modeling. I often see my ideas as music videos. Yeah, I love it when I create an OC and then I'll create like a whole playlist of songs for them and like imagine them in like super cool scenarios and stuff. Yeah. New chatter here. I have a curious question. Welcome in, Bobbylicious. How you doing? How licious are you? I'm Bobbylicious. That's about as licious as you can get. Welcome in, though. Welcome into another licious. How you doing? Happy holidays. Yeah, that's I remember seeing people do that with like, yeah, I guess you could just take a picture of yourself and trace it. The OC playlist. Yeah, I have special ones for all my OCs. It's great. As a mod, I can vouch for our Barry. We love our Barry and she loves us. Yeah, I do. To be honest, I probably need to get more mods, but I don't like bothering people. It's funny because it seems weird to me to be able to picture stuff. No, there's pictures. Sometimes I have so much happening in my head, like closing my eyes makes it worse. Sometimes I just stare at my ceiling so that it can calm down because there's so much happening inside my head, you know? That's how overactive my imagination can be. It goes from something little, like, you know, how many of you guys were on like a car ride, for example, and you're looking at all the buildings going past and you imagine a little guy doing parkour on those buildings? I feel like that was a pretty normal thing. So as you're like passing by each building, your little guy is jumping around. Or if it's raining, you like imagine your raindrop. Like you look at one of the raindrops and you have it race another raindrop. And you want to see like which one wins. Like I feel like that's pretty normal. Imaginative things at the very least, right? I don't mind being bothered, I know. I always act that there. Yep. I would imagine a dragon or something running along our car. It was always like a... It was just like a stick man that would run around the buildings, I think. But it was very like in the sky, especially if there was really cool clouds. I always imagine different things from the clouds that I saw and create whole stories. And also stains in the wall or like patterns. If you're going to the bathroom and like the wall pattern has like a specific face in it, I would imagine whole stories from that. Yeah, I would imagine my dude sliding down the power lines like Static Shock. Yeah. But yes, the raindrops race I did. There's so much fun to do when you're like sitting in the car staring out the window before phones were a thing. But you literally described my car trip experience. Yeah, you would have your fingers be like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm doing it right now. I know, like, yeah. My dad used to steal my Barbie shoes and put them on his fingers and make his fingers dance in front of me, and it would make me laugh so hard. My dad, he also used to make my stuffed animals dance. Like he'd wiggle their arms and legs and make them dance, and he would beatbox, and it was always so fun. I want to get up so badly because this is making me want to do something creative. Aw, Vency, please rest up if you need to. But if you're able to do something really chill, I mean, feel free to. But I don't want you to overexert yourself, okay? Yeah, my dad. I also have the urge for creativity now, but I'm also eepy. I have the urge to play a game right now. I am combating the eepiness as much as I can. I will say, probably the music doesn't help, but we're here for chill vibes, right? We're here to just relax and yap. I'm always very pleasantly surprised that you guys like to hang out when I'm doing just chatting streams. Like, because there's no game to keep you guys occupied, so you're truly just here for little old me. Really? Oh, thank you so much. Think I might go EP and do some lurking. Of course. Have a lovely EP. Thank you for stopping by, Kenzie. I appreciate it. It's always truly an honor to have people stop by and hang out with me. I really do appreciate it. My attention span isn't that bad now. Let's go. I've been researching something creative to do, basically find more hobbies. I want to get into gardening again. Hopefully when I move I might be able to, or maybe have some like indoor plants like with a grow light. I'm not sure. I guess that's not really creative, but like it's a hands-on thing. I want to start. I was doing a lot of flower pressing, but recently I've discovered that the glue from the flowers are sticking to each other. So I think maybe I have to put some parchment paper in between or something else. I'm not sure. So enjoy the chatting streams. You're very good at the yak too. Thank you. I wing it a lot, but I do have topics in case I run out of stuff to say. What else? What kind of creative hobbies were you thinking about, Whiting? Next flower pressing stream when I have flowers to actually press, unless I do like a flower like journal fixing stream, because my journal is kind of, it's a mess right now because the things are sticking to each other. So if I buy the sheets and maybe see if that can fix it, I'll try again. But no. Do you remember my friends and I tried co-writing something on Wattpad? I'll link it on the server. Co-writing is so much fun. I used to do that with a friend and it was like it was really fun. I like that a lot. Hi Saji, happy holidays and welcome in. How you doing? You know what? Fair. There's not a lot of flowers out right now because it's winter time, unfortunately. I guess I could press some leaves and stuff, but leaves don't often press well. They kind of just lose all their color and then they look pretty meh to me, unfortunately. But if I can find some nice stuff, maybe I'll try again. It's definitely been a minute. Hopefully when I move, and then maybe we'll try to fix that journal because I am bothered by how the things are sticking to each other. It's like making everything look ugly. I'm thinking about trying to forge something. Oh, like a blacksmithing stuff, like forging a sword. Yo, that would be so cool. I think also glass blowing is a really cool like crafting hobby. My dad took a class to learn how to make a stained glass window specifically for our house because he didn't want to hire someone because it was going to be really expensive. So he took a college course on how to make stained glass and then he made his own stained glass custom made for our house. It was really great. But my dad is very hands-on, so I think that was pretty impressive. Not going to lie, it was pretty cool. My voice is kind of going. There was a song I was singing earlier that I'm really trying to remember and I don't remember what it was. It wasn't Only Human. I think sing that one a lot. I also sing In the Arms of the Angel. In the arms of an angel. How does this go? Should I sing a little karaoke here? I'm on my last batch of some Christmas cookies. Are you eating them or are you making them? I think tonight, usually like Christmas Eve is when a lot of people celebrate, right? And then Christmas morning, sometimes people celebrate. Because technically today's not Christmas. Tomorrow it is, right? Well, that's how it works. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance. For a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason. My voice cracked. Awkward. To feel not good enough. And it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction. Oh, a beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty. Oh, and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight. I also just want to create stuff because both my sisters are good at drawing, and even my nephew has started, and he's good too. I feel like it's always satisfying to just do something with your hands too, and have that sense of like, I did this. I'm making a butter cookie because I got a cookie press. So far I've made some little Christmas trees and wreaths, and I'm gonna make some snowflakes. That's so cute. I was actually talking about baking yesterday with my friend because he made strawberry cheesecake. I was like fangirling just a little. That was so he making strawberry cheesecake. And so he was giving me tips and tricks on how to like bake certain things, and I was like, man, I need to learn how to bake, I think, because I can cook, but man. Greetings. I am unfortunate to tell you these news. We found out a man admitted the tired wasn't called William. Hi, Jessica Quest. I see you're living up to your name. Oh no. William would have been cool, wouldn't it? How you doing? Happy holidays. Yeah, I definitely want to learn how to bake. But I don't know what's the easiest thing to learn how to bake anyways. I only hope his name was Roland. Did he invent the tire and invent the wheel? The circle. Cookies? Yeah, but Mint, the way Sky was describing it scared me. He was like, you gotta make sure that your butter is not cold, and you gotta make sure that when you whip it, you don't make it like... I don't remember what he said. It was scaring me a little bit. How you doing, Mint? Are you celebrating the holidays with your family? Peanut butter cookies. Simple 3 ingredients. Wow. I've been told about peanut butter cookies a lot. It's possible. It's possible. And then I could give it to my dog, too. Easiest thing to bake is bread. You just need money in a store. Oh, actually... Yeah, but like, have you seen people make sourdough starters? That thing is actually just a little alien, isn't it? That guy's like uber OCD, but I promise cookies are super easy. Well, I've made cookies out of like the pre-made batter. Does that count as baking if you just buy the pre-made stuff? I'm working the holidays, but food and desserts galore. Oh, are you still working? Or are you off work? Oh man, I hope you get off soon. Pre-made counts? Yeah, I can make pre-made. I wouldn't want to eat an alien. Sourdough is so funky, but I love sourdough as well. Your sister makes sourdough a lot? Did she make her own starter? Yeah, I love seeing the videos on it. It's so funny. I know like when COVID happened, so many people were getting into baking and especially making their own bread, which was so cute to see. I made pre-made cookies like twice. First time I accidentally burned them. The second time they were good, but a little flat. But I ate both of them anyways, so... I would tell you a time traveling joke, but you didn't like it. What do you mean? Sourdough starter eats my counter monthly. Sometimes those jars just boom. Do you make your own sourdough starter as well? How come I'm learning this lore right now? How come I'm learning that the both of you bake? That is very, very... Okay, I'm trying... I got really paranoid about complimenting people and saying cute because after that post... Turns out a lot of men hate being called cute. I say it as a compliment, though. I'm not condescending. I just think it's really cute that both you and Sky can bake and cook and stuff. It's adorable. Not in a bad way, though. I just think it's cool. But now I'm paranoid about complimenting and saying the word cute. Because that's not my intention. I just hit cute as pog. Okay. How come I never knew this lore? Mitch, what is your favorite thing to bake, then? This is actually a question for everyone. If you do like to bake, what's your favorite thing to bake? I think that's super cool. I don't bake, just in general. My favorite thing to cook is stuffed grape leaves. Stuffed grape leaves and stuffed squash, which is in Arabic is called warat dawali and kusa mahshi, and I like to bake both of those. It is my signature dish. I make it quite well. I can also make matluba okay. I think it's alright, my matluba. I make bazella, which is like a curry with rice. I make that very often. It's my lazy. Andy's mint cookies. Mint cookies. That checks out. Very on brand. I will take your word for it. That is good. I'm sorry, I'm not a fan of mint cookies. I love baking people who banter with me. You love baking people who banter with you? Or you love baking, comma, and people who banter with you? Banana bread. Oh! You know what's so funny is I usually hate bananas, but banana bread is so good with honey and butter. You cannot go wrong with some banana bread. I'll say that. Cakes are fun too, but time consuming. But like a basic pound cake, how hard is that? Or like a basic cake. Because again, I've only ever done the pre-made one. My sister makes amazing cheesecake, and she also makes a really, really good carrot cake with the buttercream frosting. She always makes everything from scratch. My sister's the baker in the family, not me. She's also the cook, I guess. Both, I guess. Okay, I see. Gotta going, Chi-Chi's. Bye, Roth. Have fun with the fam. We love making pound cake. Lemon pound cake, my grandmother used to make all the time, and that was really good. Hi, Mythos. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy holidays. Talking about baking and what your favorite thing to bake is, if you have done that in the past. Also, pineapple upside down cake is really good too. Happy holidays. Bye bye, Rold. Yeah, pound cake. I distinctly remember every time. This is my grandmother who has passed away, not the one that's still alive. But when I used to go visit my grandmother, she would always make either a strawberry pound cake or a lemon pound cake. She always had one ready, but she always cooked it. I mean, it was a pound cake. I don't know. It was very thick. And she always added like a little bit of icing on top, but nothing like super fancy. And it was like, it always looked a little funky because she wasn't very good at decorating, but it always tasted so good. She was definitely the cook of the family, less of the baker, but she did a really good job. Making lemon pineapple pound cake for rum cake this Christmas. Are you actually? Does rum cake have rum in it? Is that why it's called that? I've done like whole wheat breads, flatbreads, cheesecake. Baking's fun. Oh, really? Yo, cheesecake. Everyone out here can make cheesecake except for me. I don't want to make my own. I'm scared. I go grab a slice of pumpkin roll. Ooh. Yeah, it's soaked. Oh, I can't have rum cake. But, I imagine it's good. Probably, right? I would think it's pretty yummy, maybe. Mayhaps. I wonder where that came from. Rum cake sounds like it was a British thing. I bet you it's a British thing. Like, where was rum cake invented? So I've never had fruit cake to this day. And never had rum cake for obvious reasons. Tres leches is pretty good. I'm trying to think of what I've not had. I mean, I've tried a lot of things. There's still so many desserts out there that I probably have never tried, but are really good regardless. Oh, my nose is stuffed up again, guys. Oh, no. I hate this. Oh, talking about this cake. I'll be lurking for a bit, playing ZZZ and gonna go get food in me. Oh, I was trying to get Banyue from Zenless, even though I hardly play the game. And I'm like, it's guaranteed for me. And I'm like 40 pity, maybe 50 pity in, pretty far in. Still nothing, and I refuse to spend. But why does he have such a short banner? And why is he such a big hunk of a man? I want him, but alas, I cannot get him. Maybe I can, I don't know. You got Banyue in 30 pills. Well, lucky you. I'm so glad you got him, man. It's funny because I'm gonna like try to get him, and if I do get him, I'm not gonna touch the game again. But I want him for the sake of collection, you know? Like, just to say that I have him. It's nice. Even though I don't really want to play. I don't know why it's like that for me. You know something I've always wondered as well for the holidays? Do you guys, for those of you guys that have Christmas trees, do you guys use a real Christmas tree or do you use a fake Christmas tree? Do you guys go out every year and get like a real Christmas tree from like a Christmas tree farm? Or do you have like a reusable plastic one that you use every year? I've always wondered. And which one do you prefer? Because I imagine the real one is nice. It probably smells nice, but also can get really messy. Versus, you know, a fake one, but you can reuse that every year. And it's probably not messy at all. And you could probably just like pull it out and boom, it's done. He's so fun to play to the point my fingers hurt. He's got a lot of combos. Like a lot of combos. Fake normally, but we have had... I'm assuming you meant real before. Follow-up question to this then. What is your favorite lighting combination? Fake tree that is as old as me. Oh my god. Do you guys prefer like the neon, like blue, like colorful lights? Or do you guys like the white lights? Or do you guys like a very cool, like silvery type of light? I know that everyone has different opinions on this. As someone who's never had a Christmas tree, I cannot say. I think I would prefer colorful. Because it's very whimsical and very cutesy. I feel like white lights are kind of boring. And the modern trees are even more boring. Like, I don't like modern trees at all. But I think like the classic is probably really nice. Like the room behind me, very classic, very cozy. And I know, you know what's so funny? I draw a lot of the information about Christmas. Like, most of the information I know about Christmas, believe it or not, guys, comes from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Because I feel like I don't know a ton about Christmas, so I learned a lot about it from Alvin and the Chipmunks. And I know they put, like, ornaments. Like, you can put whatever ornaments you want on the tree, whatever is, like, special to you, I guess. And I remember them putting, like, a toothbrush, or, like, a piece of a sandwich and like, I don't know, random ornaments on the tree. You do like yellowish with pine cones and red berries. Oh, that sounds so cozy. That sounds really cozy. I love looking at people's Christmas trees. I don't know, you can decorate with them with like the little paper chains and stuff as well. And like popcorn strings. I think that used to be a thing, right? Gold lights, gold ribbon, red ornaments. Oh, you guys are fancy. You guys got like an aesthetic going on. So is it like the same stuff that you use every year then? Or do you buy new lights and stuff? I'm assuming you just keep them until the lights go out, right? Decorating with lights sounds like it's a lot of work. I have string lights in my room. They're not string lights. They're like, I don't even know what they are. just bulb lights that are used to light up my room, and even that was like a lot of work to hang up, so I can only imagine how much work it'll be to decorate your entire house or like put lights up on the outside of your house. My family doesn't do that, but I always wonder, if you have put on lights around your house, how long does that take you? Is that like, that seems like it'd be a long process. Because I've often every year gone either driving through the neighborhoods or gone out to like this cute little neighborhood. Like, it's not a neighborhood necessarily, it's on the ocean, and you can walk along the boardwalk and look at all the houses that are along the ocean and look at all the lights. And they have like a Christmas light competition every year, so they go like way out. It's really cool to see. Look at all the Christmas lights. My family runs different themes every year. We've got gold, silver, red, and we have a rainbow theme, but haven't used it in a minute. We kept everything but replaced lights as they break. That makes sense. Outside light takes you about 2 or 3 hours. Do you put the lights up too? Mint, you're kind of like you're like the handy. Why do you give me dad energy? Sometimes, Mint. This is not meant to be an insult. Sometimes you give me dad energy. He's out here baking, and he's making dinner, and he's also putting up the Christmas lights, and he's also working, and he's taking care of his dog. Mint, why do you Mint sometimes gives me tired dad energy. No, not tired dad, chaotic dad energy. That's great. 2 to 3 hours is a lot less than I thought it would be, actually. I would have thought that it would take a lot longer to put, because it looks, well, I guess it depends on how detailed it is on your house, right? But it feels like it would take much longer. So like when I think about it, I feel like it would take like the whole day to put on the lights. But I guess it depends on how much you're doing. If it's just like simple lights, I suppose it wouldn't be that bad, right? I suppose it would be all right. Sorry, just checking my messages. I'm deeply dad coded, but like the dad that could do makeup type level, like girl dad. You're girl dad coded? I personally think girl dads tend to have a lot more patience, because like they got to do what their little girl tells them to. Not every dad, of course, but I love the dads that are just like, you know, you can tell they just really love their family and they'll do whatever they need to for their kid. Just very accepting. I just love an accepting parent, to be honest. Like, that's your kid over there, so I'm gonna let them do whatever they want as long as it makes them happy, right? A few years ago, I lit our entire garden, and that took me like 4 hours. Will not be done again, no matter how pretty it was. Cacti hurt. Why do you got cacti in your garden? Actually, to be fair, we have cacti as well. Right now, the construction that's going on in our yard is because my dad wants to replace the grass with turf and concrete so that he doesn't have to have like a high water bill. And he's also adding stairs because we have this huge hill in our backyard. We live in the middle of nowhere, so he's adding stairs to it so he can put a gazebo at the top. We can like vibe up there. And it's just like, oh my god, there's so much work. Girl dad with a beer in hand type beat. We love it all around it. Yeah. Is that what you would be? You would be? I can't can't speak. Oh my god. So the construction workers, for some reason, did not come over yesterday. They decided that they wanted to come over today when it is Christmas Eve and also raining really hard. And I don't know why. So my dad, like, he was watching them from outside for a little bit. And then he sent them home because he was like, they should not be working in this rain, first and foremost. And also, it's Christmas Eve. So he sent them home. He's like, we're not in a rush. You can just you can just go home and come back, you know, when it's not freaking storming outside. Because, gosh, the storm is crazy. I bet you it's like it feels like it's pitch black outside right now. Just because the rain is super heavy. And also, it's winter time, so... Oh, thank you for the hydrate writing. Appreciate it. I've been drinking throughout. Sometimes I do be a yapping and not breathing. Sometimes I'll be out here. Honestly, it's nice to just get my thoughts out all at once. Just speak it all into existence, yes. There's a lot that I'm grateful about this year. There's a lot that happened this year. I think I had a lot of difficulties this year, but I also had a lot of amazing things happen this year, you know, and some of the stuff I learned about myself, and also learned about others is, you know, how to be a better friend and also how to set my own boundaries, you know. I've said this time and time again that I am quite bad at saying no to people and quite bad at, you know, setting my own boundaries because I don't want to make other people uncomfortable. But I think I'm at the point now where I've kind of burnt myself out too much and I'm getting better at setting my own boundaries simply because I need to do it for my own mental health, you know? So real, sometimes it just keeps going and your voice is cooked 20 minutes later. Yeah, I just be yapping. But I'm very proud of the things that I accomplished this year. There was so much that I really wanted to do and I'm really happy. Like, can you believe it was only this year that this 3.0 model came out? I feel like I've had her for ages already. I feel very comfortable with her. And I also got to release an original song and a cover song, both of which I'm really, really happy with. And I only hope to get better and better as I go. Like, I really do want to keep trying to sing more songs, make more music if possible. I want to, as always, improve on my conversational skills, and improve as a friend in general. These are all things that I want to get better at. And hopefully improve my writing too. That is something that obviously you guys get to see my poems and stuff, but my writing I don't really post. That's something I really want to improve as well. But in terms of the things that I've accomplished, yeah, I can say that I'm quite proud. I don't know if you guys had any goals that you set for this year, but if you did have any goals and you accomplished any, feel free to let me know, because I think it's important to celebrate the little things. Celebrate your little achievements. Even if it's something as little as like, hey, I did a 10-minute walk every day and I'm proud of that. I definitely feel like I slacked a bit on the gym this year, but it is what it is. I was going through a lot of stuff this year. Coco, happy Christmas. Hello, welcome in. I'm just talking about my accomplishments this year. And if you have any accomplishments you'd like to share, feel free to. I'll be yapping right now. I'm basically just here to be background noise for a lot of people. If hit GM, I'll try. Every time I get close and then stuff happens and then I haven't been able to. You're pretty and you have a pretty voice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Aw, that's super sweet of you. I'll try to hit GM Mint, I guess. I'll drag you guys in and we'll try. It's not that I don't think I can. It's just that I don't grind enough. I think I totally could if I grinded every day. I really think I could, but I just haven't. But oh my god, you think my voice is pretty? Thank you. thank you. That's another thing I've kind of come to terms with this year. Trying to appreciate myself a little bit more. Genuinely, I never used to be I don't think I thought about my voice all that much when I was growing up until I started streaming, and I started getting exposure to a lot of other streamers and VTubers, and like really liked other people's voices, but was very like self-conscious about my own because I thought I had a very tomboyish voice, which isn't a bad thing, but I think I've always wanted to have a more like mature, soothing, sexy voice, for lack of a better term. Maybe not sexy, but like, I don't know. Didn't have any this year, but next year the main one is to be more active. Oh, like physically active? Yeah, I definitely want to... I don't know if I'll be able to hit the gym. We'll see how like my rent affects me because I'm going to be paying rent again. So we'll see that. But if I'm able to afford a gym membership, I would love to go back, yeah. Do I have a favorite animal? I do. I love penguins so much. Penguins, and a close second right now is puffins. I recently got to see puffins for the first time when I was in Alaska. Let me tell you, those guys are so cute and so tiny. I did not expect for puffins to be that small. They're very, very good. They're very cute. Think of being a VTuber as well when you're older? Oh yeah? Do you have any ideas for it? VTubing can be really fun. I always recommend starting out with maybe a PNG or like a customizable model first, just to see if you like it. Merry almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Hi, Katria. I mean, it's not Christmas yet, right? Not quite yet. That's tomorrow, I think. Plan on going to a rec center a lot more because I'm trying to get back into basketball. Ooh, I wish you the best of luck. If you guys have any goals for next year or any goals you accomplished this year, feel free to let me know. I mean, it's not Christmas for me yet anyway. It could be Christmas for other people, depending on what part of the world they're in, right? So, yeah, the gym is a big one for me. I hate feeling weak. I was planning on being an axolotl VTuber with Seraphim Relations. Is it like an axolotl with wings then? Oh, I love the concept of Seraphim so much. That's actually one of my OC stories. It's so cool to me. That other one I want to start streaming, I already have a PNG made by my sister. Oh, let's go. Oh, I wish you the best of luck. But I think with streaming, a lot of people have like this like really high standards, and sometimes with streaming all you gotta do is just start, and like you'll get your overlays over time, you'll get your artwork over time, as long as you have a decent mic, and you don't even have to have a camera or a PNG, but if you want one, go for it. And then, you know, a PC that can run a game, or maybe you can just do just chatting. I think just go for it, just to see if you like it or not, you know. And people will come and go over time. I started out with just baby numbers. I started out with me, myself, and I, with 0 viewers, and even now my numbers fluctuate, and that's all right. But I think it's worth a shot, just trying, right? I just need to find a job. I refuse to be unemployed for more than a year after graduating. Oh, I wish you the best of luck. Yeah, the job market is really rough right now. Is there any specific job you're looking for, Katria? After being ghosted by GameStop of all places, things ain't looking... You know what? It's their loss. Anyways, GameStop ain't the best. I think it's pretty rough from what I've heard. Something with a bearded dragon? Oh my god. Bearded dragons are so cute. I'm currently taking care of 3 different bearded dragons. One's Russell, Lucy, and Morty. And Morty is he's a territorial guy. So anytime he sees the others, he gets like, he'll start doing his push-ups and bobbing his head to be like, yeah, I'm the boss over here. How long will you be on here? I want to come back because I gotta go eat. I'll probably be here for a little longer. Probably for a little bit. I think my Wi-Fi is dipping. Can you guys hear me still? Okay, no, we're fine. I'll probably be for a little longer. Just a little bit. Hit stream once this year, which we'll all join for a bit. But your mic kept cutting out. Oh no. If it makes you feel better. Scuff is very, very normal for streamers. As long as you can sort it out, hey, it is what it is. I want to do something with what I went to college for, but I've learned that my drive comes from actively applying myself to things, but I haven't since I graduated, so I feel hella incompetent right now. Will you be on until 9? I'm not sure what time it is for you. We might be in different time zones, because it is currently 5:30 p.m. for me. And all I can really say is, you know, you are actively looking for a job. And looking for a job is a job in and of itself. And I would say focus on things that you can improve yourself. So a skill set, like for example, I want to get better at typing, or I want to get better at writing, or maybe I want to just work on my conversational skills. You can maybe focus on that so that you still feel like you're working towards something while you're looking for a job. It's 7:30. Oh, so you're saying 7 to 8, 2 more hours. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on 2 hours from now, but we'll see. We'll see. Our old one died because your previous owner lowered their lifespan. Uh-oh, what did they do? No. So the instant I find an entry-level job that doesn't require years of experience, I'm locked in. Yeah. Am I back? Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah, nah. Looking for a job is already a 9 to 5. I gotta take some days off from it because it drives me up the wall. Yeah, exactly. And it takes a lot of mental as well. So I'm just gonna say I'm proud of you because it's already a lot of work. And I know for a fact that so many of us out there have experienced the same thing, and a lot of us were or are in the same position as you. So I can't also feel too bad considering I know everyone else is struggling. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I wouldn't diminish your own struggles by comparing it to other people's. Yeah, there are other people that have it way worse than us. Doesn't mean it still doesn't suck for us, right? That's okay. That's all right. I'm gonna go back. If you're still on, I'm gonna go spend time with him. Yeah, of course. Thank you for stopping by, Koku. I appreciate it. Yeah, being unemployed can be rough. I got laid off from my vet tech job when COVID first started, and thankfully I got my unemployment checks and stuff, and I used that time again to work on my own skills. I ended up traveling. I ended up getting like an intern sort of position, assistant position abroad. And that's how I ended up working in Italy as a marine researcher, but it didn't really pay. Like the pay was literally just room and board, or like food and everything, but it was still a great experience. So any way that you think you can improve yourself it could help with your mental. I meant that only in the sense of the job market. Yeah, I know everyone in the club's struggling with that one. Oh boy, are we. I'm grateful I have a job right now and have another job lined up. Fingers crossed when I move. I'm really nervous about it though, because I'm planning to move and I didn't officially secure the job, though it's like highly likely that I will. And if that doesn't work out, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do. You're also currently looking for your first job. Is there anything particularly you're looking for, Whiting? I know people who've done over 400 plus applications, not one response, and one that was unemployed 4 years after graduating. Yeah, it's so rough. The thing is too, I think a lot of companies are employing like, you know, AI or automated systems to look through resumes, which doesn't necessarily help. And then you have like parents or people that are older than you, like back in my day, we just walked in with our resume. Well, it doesn't work like that anymore either. You can't just walk in with your resume and be like, take a look at it. They'll think you're crazy. And then they'll just tell you like, you need to apply online. It's like, okay, well, I tried. You didn't look at it. It's just rough nowadays. It really is. Just, it's a whole different landscape nowadays, methinks. Yeah. But I wish you the best of luck. And I'm praying you get one. In computer science, so not being a super genius is making it hard to beat the AI overhype. Oh god, computer science. Oh no. You know what's so crazy is like literally 2 years ago everyone was saying computer science is the field to be in. Like you're gonna do great. There's so many jobs for it right now, but then AI happened and now I feel like it is becoming a lot rougher for people in that field. I guess I'm lucky in that aspect because I do work a blue collar job. I'm a zookeeper, and most of the animal positions in the animal world are understaffed. So like in the veterinary world, you become a vet tech so fast. You can get a vet assistant job so fast. You could work as a dog groomer. You could work as a assistant. Like there's so many jobs for me. I'm a zookeeper, but so I'm lucky that like my physical job is pretty easy to get a job in, but I know for like techie jobs that's really rough nowadays. Nope, just anything, but it will be difficult because I dropped out in high school, so I'm trying just everywhere I can. I see, gotcha. It's still definitely fun. My biff is there being so much to do that I don't have any extreme passion in one. Oh, your difficulty is there being so much to do. Oh, yeah. I never know how to offer advice when it comes to not knowing your passion, because I was one of those lucky people that knew what I wanted to do since I was a kid. I knew I wanted to work with animals since I was a kid, and that never changed. And my whole life has just been on track for that. Like, I grew up on a farm, and then in high school I worked on another farm, and in college I got my degree in wildlife science, and then I got my job as a zookeeper. It's always just been about animals. The only thing that changed was me wanting to be a vet versus a zookeeper. I switched from a pre-vet major to a zoo major. You know, that was the only difference. Making a Minecraft mod for my final project was a trip and a half. What mod did you make? Oh my gosh. Oh, I love modded Minecraft so much. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's a difficult question for me when I'm like talking to someone and they don't know what they want to do and they don't have a passion. Because at the end of the day, only you can find out like what your passion is. And there's only so much that I can unfortunately help out with, which I hate. I don't like not being able to help out friends, but it is what it is. I just added a bunch of stuff that called back to referencing my college experience. That makes sense. If I get to the point I plan to get back into school, then maybe go to college like my dad is doing. It's never too late. Everyone acts like there's this invisible timeline that you need to, you know, graduate high school, go to college, graduate college, get a job, get married, have kids. But you don't have to follow that invisible societal expectation. Like, you can do whatever you want. You can go to college at 50 years old if you so desire. You don't have to go to college at all. If you find a job that you like, you can get married and have kids, or you don't have to. You can have a partner and have a pet dog, or you can live your life alone. It doesn't matter. It's your life after all. The biggest part was building an entire campus building by hand, making it a structure. Wait, you built that in Minecraft, or you built that in real life? Or you built that in like a engineering program? Yeah, there's not. My dad's 50 plus doing college. Yeah, exactly. I have an uncle who was a chiropractor. Decided when he turned 50 years old that he doesn't want to be a chiropractor anymore. He wants to be an actual doctor. And then went in to get his medical degree. He became a doctor. Doctor of orthopedics, I think. But yeah, and he's 50, so never too late. In Minecraft, got you. What? That's cool. Went into a campus, built a 6-floor building, 1 floor a week. Because this thing is absolutely massive. Oh my god. You think it was like true, like representation of your campus building? I remember I did that. You know, it's so funny. When my dad was planning out like interior design and also like the backyard that he wanted when we moved to this new house, he wanted to like sketch it out, and I actually opened up the Sims for him and helped him replicate the house in the Sims, and then like plan out things that he was potentially wanting. And then he used the blueprint that I made in the Sims, printed it out, and sent it to his contractor. So yeah, you guys, I helped my dad build his house by using the Sims. It's great. It makes a woodland mansion look small. Dang, how big? Oh my god, that must be massive. I have a lot of stuff I like, so I don't yet know which one I would do if I get to that. I mean, just try it out and see what you really like, right? Yeah, that's part of being young. I tried to do it as much to scale considering height in reference to a Minecraft character. That makes sense. Well, that must have been a cool project. Probably exhausting, but that must have been really cool to try out at least, right? But yeah, to this day, I am proud that I managed to like replicate our house in The Sims to the point that my dad used it to send to his freaking contractor. It's so good. Yeah, sorry, clicking some things that I probably shouldn't, but here I am. It was somehow not on the bingo card. It was taking it to a research conference. Really? Wait, that's so cool. Like, I really like reptiles and computers and some other stuff. Oh, have you ever tried just applying to like maybe a local pet store? Or you could try going to a shelter. Working at like an animal shelter could be a possibility as well. If you like computers, I'm not sure about the computer part unless you worked at like a Best Buy or a GameStop or something. With reptiles though, there are a lot of like reptile adoption centers. There's also like just reptile pet stores and stuff. You could potentially try working there. You said that you owned a bearded dragon, so you do have some experience, which honestly a lot of places prefer. With animals, they prefer hands-on experience over an actual degree. Like a degree is helpful for sure, but I have gotten hired for animal jobs over like 40-year-old people with degrees just because I had more experience in them. So that is my piece of advice. If you are looking to go into the animal world, experience will trump everything. Experience is always really, really good to have. Ugh. I need to stretch. Oh my goodness. What do I want to do for the rest of the night? A lot of people are going to be busy, so I'm going to be spending my night probably with me, myself, and I. Maybe play some Marvel Rivals or some Genshin. It's weird having this much free time. Like, yeah, I don't work during the week. I work on the weekends, but I usually have things to do. And right now, I'm just not doing... I guess I could record a video, but I don't feel like it. There's not a lot of places nearby, which I need to be since I can't drive and our buses... Oh, I see. Oh, that does make it a little more difficult. My night is just shiny hunting whilst my dog stares at me whenever I reach for their popcorn. But what? That sounds so chill. I love that. Yeah, I'm trying to think about what I want to do after stream. Because I probably won't go on for too long. Considering, you know, it's Christmas Eve. And people probably have a lot to do. I think Marvel Rivals has finally hooked me, bro. I'm so addicted to the game. It is such a problem. But it's like a combination of... The game itself is fun. I've realized that I like hero shooters. And also Marvel characters. And I've always been a Marvel fan. So getting to play, like, my favorite characters and have, like... their lore and being able to play them and run around, I don't know, it's very fun. It's very, very fun. Is there anything you guys are looking forward to next year? Do you have any like big plans or big goals that you want to accomplish next year? I care about Plaza DLC spoilers. You guys talk about Pokemon, right? I'm assuming you're talking about... Is that Plaza? Or is that something else? Pokemon Legends ZA. Not Plaza. What the hell? What the helly? I remember, sorta. I still gotta play another Pokemon game, but they're so expensive. Like, I wanna play a Pokemon game on my Switch. I think it would be cool. But they're also quite expensive, aren't they? A dream is a wish your heart made. Wait, what's the one from Sleeping Beauty? Sleeping Beauty. Once, okay. I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you, the gleam in your eyes is so familiar, a gleam. Yet I know it's true that visions are seldom all they seem. But if I know you, I know what you'll... Okay, I don't remember the rest of this song. Ooh, I want to go to more reptile expos. I got my leopard gecko Aristotle at a reptile expo. Wait, reptile expos are dangerous for me because then I want to get so many. Although it is cool because you can find like different enrichment like things for your reptiles. Like I maybe want to get some new pieces for my tanks. Not a bad idea. I wonder if there's any reptile expos coming up actually. And no, there ain't really much I'm looking forward to aside a future job. Hey, a future job is a good goal, right? Future job's a really good goal. For me, it's, you know, land a solid. Hopefully I get this job that I've been eyeing and should hopefully get it. Be able to be on a stable income so I can afford my rent without living paycheck to paycheck. And then, yeah, those are the big two. I just want to be able to live my life without being like hella poor. I want to be able to support myself. Yeah. I'm gonna save up for some point for my dream hognose. I have a friend that has a hognose. Hognose are so cute. They're just little guys with just silly little nose, and they're always trying to like burrow into your shirts and your jackets and stuff. Sometimes they nibble, but they're really cute. I know you. I walked with you once upon a dream. I know you. The gleam in your eyes is so familiar. How do you sing the second part of this? Once upon a dream. All I want is stability, to be able to treat myself every once in a blue moon, to commission some Pokemon cards and not be eating ice soup. Yes, I feel that. I think that's the biggest thing I'm worried about when I move, is like I'll have to, I have to afford rent, but I also need to be able to afford like my groceries, my dog's food, and any little knickknacks along the way. Like if I need to get shampoo, for example, or if I need to like restock on some makeup, that adds up. And so I want to be able to be comfortable enough that paying extra for things in a month won't literally have me, eating ice soup. So hopefully I can support myself. I'm really worried because I've had a disability that has made it difficult for me to properly support myself, which is why I was living with my dad for so long. But I'm at the state now where I think I'm relatively stable, and I really want to try doing this. Worst comes to worst, I will have to move back, and that's not the end of the world. But I really want to try making this happen. This is an opportunity that I feel I cannot skip. So I'm going to do my best so I don't have any regrets. I want a Super Conda albino. Ooh, okay. You really love reptiles. Yeah, I mean, reptiles are so cool. I work mostly with reptiles at my current job. And I still feel like there's so much I have to learn about. I shouldn't, but I really want to get back into Pokemon cards. Yeah, I know. See, when it comes to Pokemon cards, I know nothing about them. And then I just collect the cute ones that everyone else discards. Like, I have a lot of friends that are into Pokemon cards. And then they'll like keep the super shiny, Pokemon cards, and I'm like, but there's a Piplup. Can I have the Piplup card? They're like, sure. And I'm like, yippee, cute Piplup. That's all I got. Thinking every day that my family normalized keeping your kids close. Yeah, I always felt really guilty living at home, and my dad had to like drill it into my head, being like, that's why do you feel guilty? Like, we're Arab and it's normal for you to stay in our house and you will never be a burden. And I'm like, are you sure? Do you not feel upset that your daughter is living in the garage? And like, I was working, to be fair, but like, and he was like, no. I was like, okay, but I still felt really guilty all the time. My end game for Pokemon cards is having a copy of every English Glaceon card ever printed. Ooh, are you a fan of Glaceon? Tepig, my goat. Is Tepig your favorite? What are you guys' favorite Pokemon? Piplup all the way. Which, makes sense, considering penguins are my favorite animal. Well, penguins are Pokemon. But Piplup is so cute! You only got 10-ish left to get? Wait, you're pretty close now, aren't you? Wait, you're pretty close. I wish you the best of luck. My favorite Evolution is probably, oh god, I like Leafeon. I like Leafeon a lot. Glaceon's very pretty. Glaceon is number 1, followed by the likes of Mawile, Jirachi, Cobalion. I know none of them. Tepig is my second favorite. My favorite is Umbreon. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Mawile. Oh, whoa, they're cute. Wait, they're wait, that's not a ponytail. It's got, oh, interesting. I like their face though. They're very cute. Hold on. Mawile and then I feel like I know Jirachi. Oh, they're cute. They look like a little star. Hi, Darkest Wave. Welcome in. How you doing? What was the last one? Cobalion? We're just talking about our favorite Pokemon. Ooh, I like how they look. Ah, Mawile is my precious baby. I love her. She's very cute. I can see why you do. It's adorable. One of these cards is from Prismatic Evolutions. It's hella expelled. Oh, I see. I see. Mawile has a Mega Evolution, which looks incredible. Mawile. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Am I saying it correctly? Mawile Mega Evolution. Oh, whoa. Oh my gosh. They got like... Oh my god, that's really cool actually. Oh, I love how their hair is like... It's got the mouth on it and everything. What, that looks so cool. Mr. Link, you are slurping a lot. Doggo has woken up and he be slurping his food. Absolutely not, but I'll be so real. I can't think of how to write the pronunciation. Let me look it up. Mawile. 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 Mawile? Mawile. Mawile sounds cooler, not gonna lie. Mawile. Is that how I say? So some say Mawili or Mali, but the phonetic spelling, Mawile. Mawile. Is that correct? Is that the correct pronunciation? Also, happy holidays, Darkest Wave. If you are just here to vibe, feel free to ignore me, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, I think Mawile sounds better. Just saying. Okay, Mawile. I see. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Naruhodo. There was another one that okay, so I really liked Piplup. I see the only Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Platinum. So that's the Pokemon that I know. So I like Piplup. I like Lucario. I like Luxray. I like Luxray a lot. He's always been one of my favorites. And are there any others? Kind of like Rapidash, because cool fire horse. But those are like, I definitely know Piplup, Luxray, Lucario. Empoleon and Lucario are also up there for me. Yeah, because Piplup turns into Empoleon. So like, Piplup is great and Empoleon's also really great, you know? Are there any others that I really, really like? Just Piplup is definitely number one. There are some other water Pokemon that I did like. What's that one? Despite it all, Empoleon is still the only water steel type in existence. Oh my god, really? Oh, I knew he was special. I knew, oh my god. I remember my Empoleon being really strong, and everyone around me was like, Empoleon's not that strong, but I remember my Empoleon clearing endgame, at least in Platinum, very easily. Like, I never really had an issue with it. Even though everyone's like, he's not that strong. Shut up. He's mine, and I love him. My top 4 are Umbreon, Tepig, Piplup. Oh, yes! And Totodile! Let's go! This is Gen 4, and we're now in Gen 9.5. That's crazy that Piplup's the only, or not Piplup, Empoleon's the only one. Really? That's so wild. Let me see. Pokemon. Water. That's not how you spell water. Water. Because I know water type is probably what I gravitate the most towards. So I'm trying to find the one that I liked. Because it was Piplup, Luxray, Lucario. There was one more that I really, really liked. Doko desu ka? It was like a water dragon looking thing. Primplup. But it wasn't Gyarados. You could probably tell by what I said outside of Glaceon. Yeah. You have like a Palkia? No. Kingdra? No. Was it even a water type? Or was it a fairy type? Oh! Tink. I know Tink something I also liked. Tinkalink. Tinkadink? Tinkalink? Melodic. No. It looks like a very... I think it was only like the second evolution form of it too. What was it? Tinkaton. Yeah, Tinkaton. That's a very cute one too. What are you? Where are you? I'm so sorry. I got this. Just keep describing it. It looks like a very pretty water dragon eel thing. It's got no legs. It's just like it's really pretty. It might be able to fly. I'm not entirely sure. I can't find it. I'm looking at the list. Wait, let me look up melodic. It could be melodic. Oh no, the second form of melodic. I think. Maybe. Dragonair. Is it Dragonair? Yeah, it's Dragonair. Yeah. Dragonair. It's Dragonair. Thank you. That was the one I was thinking of. I don't remember if Dragonair was water or if it was what was Dragonair? Dragonair is water and dragon. No, that's Dragine. Wait. What is Dragonair? Called the Divine Pokemon. I think Dragonair is just a dragon. They're so pretty. They're so pretty, man. I love them. They're so beautiful. I think they look adorable. Yeah, it was Dragonair. I really like Dragonair. I don't think I've ever had them as a Pokemon. Like, I've never captured them, but I do love how they look. I think they're really pretty. So, yeah. Yeah, I love them. Also, we are at the 2-hour mark. I didn't plan to have the yapping today go for too long, so we may end it here. Just want to see if there's anyone. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna end here for today. So thank you guys for joining me on today's little yap sesh. I hope I was able to keep you guys occupied a little bit during this Christmas Eve, and I hope you guys have a lovely holiday. If you do have family to hang out with or friends, please have a lovely time, and if you don't, well, I hope you're able to rest and relax a little. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'll be back on Friday with some Red Dead, which is going to be a completely different turn of events. That's going to be chaotic. This fun cheers. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Is it Katria or Katria? I still don't know. And also Whitey and everyone else who is in chat. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Bye, have fun. Yeah, I might play some Rivals. We'll see. We will see. But until then, stay sweet, be kind to someone you love, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye.